All right, you guys, let's get to the survivor pool here on Send It In. So I think Arizona right off the bat jumps out at you. They play Tennessee at home this week. Arizona, 8.5-point favorite. They've already beaten the Saints. They've already beaten the Panthers this season. So they have beaten two of the worst teams in the NFL. Now they're playing another, maybe the worst team in the NFL in Tennessee. And they do have an extended rest playing on Thursday. Arizona probably is going to be my pick this week. They should win that game. So I think if you have Arizona available, if you didn't use them against the Saints or the Panthers, I think they could be a good look this week against the Titans. Detroit. Obviously, Detroit going to be popular this week. As Nick was mentioning, how is Cincinnati going to stop that offense? Now, Detroit, there could be some games down the road. They do have to play the Giants at home, but maybe you just want to use them here. I don't really love using teams in Survivor on the road. That's why I would lean towards Arizona more than Detroit, but certainly would understand if you want to take the Lions. Indianapolis. Now, again, I do like the Raiders +7. I think there's a chance they could possibly pull off the upset. And the Colts division in the AFC South, I mean, they are going to still get the Titans at home this season. They're going to get the Jags at home this season. We know how much they struggle on the road in Jacksonville historically. But there should be some other games to use the Colts. I don't know if this is necessarily the best spot to use Indy, so I'd probably stay away from them. If you really, really want to get risky, I think the Saints could maybe be a play this week in Survivor, right? The Dolphins-Panthers game and the Saints-Giants game are so interesting for Survivor because when are you ever going to use those teams again this season? But because they play one another, you have an opportunity to maybe roll the dice and use them. I do think this is a really good spot for the Saints. So if you don't want to play it safe and use a team like Detroit or Arizona and you want to get a little bit risky because when else are you going to use the Saints? This might be the spot to do it. So people out there, you want to roll the dice, get a little risky? I could see it, man. I think the Saints could be an option this week. I'd stay away from the Rams just because it's a divisional game and it's a short week. I'd stay away from Minnesota because you don't want to trust Carson Wentz against a defense like Cleveland. Wouldn't use Baltimore because Cooper Rush is likely going to be starting that game, and maybe they've quit on Harbaugh a little bit. Don't use Dallas, as we were talking about with that Jets game, because Dallas plays to the level of their competition. I could definitely see them losing that game. And then Buffalo, again, they're going to have a lot of easy games on their schedule. That line keeps coming down. It's 7.5 now. So I kind of think the Patriots are going to play them pretty tough in that game. I would stay away from the Bills. For me, it would be Arizona, Detroit, or even the New Orleans Saints if you want to get risky and use them against the Giants.